Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I am Saniatul Aulia with name 64241190. Here I will act as a special staff member to the U.S. Ministry of Trade. Distinguished head delegates, our honored Chinese business leaders, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me to attend today's meeting as a representative of the United States Department of Commerce in this very important exchange of ideas forum. Your presence reflects a shared commitment to continue economic dialogue, partnership, and cooperation between our two countries. We understand that many of you have expressed deep concerns regarding the tariff policies currently in place by the United States, and we recognize the challenges that might arise from these policies. Let me take this opportunity to publicly explain the rationale behind such a move, as well as share our vision for building a future of mutual benefit and trust. The rationale behind the U.S. tariff policy, we need to emphasize that the United States tariff measures are not unilateral or hostile. It is a strategic effort to respond to the structural imbalance that have developed in our bilateral trade relationship over the years. Introductory. Introducing the U.S. tariff measure a strategic economy response. Launching years 2018 until 2024. Tariff measure began rolling out in May 2018 and were progressively adjusted through 2024 as part of a broader reassessment of trade policy purpose of implementation. The U.S. tariff actions were introduced not out of hostility, but due to a series of unresolved economic issues that include the escalating trade deficit with China, forced technology transfer and insufficient protections of intellectual property, industrial subsidies, and overcapacity, creating unfair competitions. Limited access for American business to enter the Chinese market on equal terms. This trade adjustment reflects our commitment to structural fairness and sustainability in global trade partnerships. Advantages. 1. Access to a vast market. The U.S. market remains one of the world's largest, with over 330 million consumers demanding innovation, quality, and value. 2. Stable business environment. A robust legal framework, predictable regulatory procedures, and a culture of contract enforcement make it ideal for long-term investment. 3. Partnership in future forward sectors. U.S.-China collaborations opportunities exist in green energy, electric vehicles, semiconductor innovation, and digital health. Improve global brand-standing, business aligned with fair competitions, principles gain access to multinational investors, global brand trust. 4. Potential for incentives. Compliance may also facilitate inclusion in bilateral pilot programs, joint ventures, and fast-track investment approvals. The U.S. remains open not to exploitations, but the ethical, innovative, and future-oriented business collaborations. Disadvantages. Operational challenge in a revised U.S. trade landscape, higher export costs. One, tariff increases raise the cost of goods entering the U.S., affecting pricing competitiveness. Two, need for supply chain resiliency. Businesses might need to diversify sourcing and logistics to reduce dependency and risk. Three, compliance adjustments required alignment with U.S. standards in safety, labor, environment, and data governance. Four, potential perception gaps. Media narratives and political sentiments can influence consumer trust, brand, and perception. 5. Administrative complexity. The navigating new tariff codes and increased customs documentation creates additional operational load. These difficulties are not insurmountable, but they require strategic response, agility, and market awareness. The problem. Root causes behind the U.S. policy shift. Problem 1. Structural trade imbalance. The U.S. has experienced a trade deficit with China exceeding $300 billion annually for over a decade. Domestic industries, particularly manufacturing, have lost competitiveness, resulting in job losses and declining investment in key regions. Problem 2. Asymmetry in market access. Many American companies report barriers in the Chinese market, such as restrictions on equity ownership, sector-specific reasoning hurdles, obligatory data localization, and tech transfer. This creates a business environment that is unpredictable and restrictive, in contrast with China's relative ease of access to U.S. market. Our goal is not disagreement, but recalibrations, building a future where trade is a two-way street. Solutions proposal for restoring economic trust and expanding cooperations. 1. U.S.-China Trade and Investment Policy Councils establishes a formal body to monitor sector-specific concerns, review the scope and impact of tariff, explore fast solutions, and pilot exemptions. 2. Strategy joint investment, encourage bilateral projects in key areas, renewable energy, food security, EV infrastructure, smart cities, potential for technology sharing, frameworks with oversight mechanism. 3. SMA focus initiatives, launch SMA exchange and innovation platform, support small firms with toolkits, partner matching and language or legal assistance, create a fast lane for SMAs in tech and agriculture. Work regulatory alignment forum, sector-specific roundtables to harmonize standards in safety, emissions, and digital operations, provide mutual guidance on new regulatory trends, These are not symbolic efforts, they are concrete pathway to a more resilient economic partnership. The graphs. Figure 1. US-China trade deficit 2000 until 2024 based on estimate data. The graph shows an upward trend in the deficit until 2018, followed by an adjustment after tariff implementations. Figure 2. Performance of Chinese companies in the US market post-tariff reform, comparing performance indicators before and after 2018, there was a significant increase in local investment, high-value exports, and number of partnerships post-tariff. Conclusions. The introduction of U.S. tariff policies reflects a deliberate effort to address persistent trade disparities and promote shared responsibility, not to disengage but to drive reform. While these measures come with certain hurdles, they also create meaningful opportunities for responsible businesses to innovate, invest, and grow. By aligning with fair trade standards and maintaining open communications, companies can unlock the potential of the US market and enhance their global credibility. The way forward in US-China economic relations lies in cooperation, structural environment improvement, and joint vision of sustainable growth. This is not a setback, but a strategic turning point. Let's transport today's challenge into tomorrow's partnerships and build a trade model that is more equitable, resilient, and future ready. Thank you for the opportunity given and the attention given by the attendants. I really appreciate the time you took to listen these presentations.